Yeah, like I was saying, I apologize for that, folks. You know, my storage ran out, so this is part two. Like I was saying, we was divided up in crews and streets. We ain't had that gang shit. Leave that, and that's another thing. To all you young soldiers, leave that. Let other states and cities run their own. Why? One thing that pissed me off. We got to embrace someone else's activity, and it's bad activity anyway. But stay original. Stay original. You know, I'm way past 21. I had a guy come up to me talking about you and that Crip shit because I was wearing it. I said, man, if you don't get out of my face, I said, man, that stuff don't fly here. If it does, I don't know anybody in the DMV that claim it. If it is, it's just on a small level. Not to disrespect the gangbanging, but it did not originate here. We wasn't about that. We was about our own thing. That's what shit get mixed up. That's why there's all these beefs and stuff, because cities ain't stand to their original gang banging activities. I do not endorse it though, because when it all comes down to it, it's death. I'm glad I grew out that shit. I'm glad I grew out this shit. I mean that shit, because that's what it is. Ain't nothing but death. One person kill this person kill that person. At the end of the day, both sides lose. And it's wasted time and wasted efforts for nothing. While you got foreigners and everything coming in your neighborhoods taking over, and y'all getting evicted and kicked on the fucking street. Stupid shit. While we kill each other off, other interlopers come in and have a good time. And we've been living in America for years and years and years. And these people knew off the boat and come in here and take over. That's a goddamn shame. And it keeps going on. As long as we embrace that gang activity, that's what's going to go on. Now let's get back to the video. Look, I don't care about that. I'd rather for a father to do that, discipline his son. That was the tip of the iceberg. Because I tell you one thing, all you people, you single, all this single parent home, which is fucked up shit. If them boys don't get raised at a certain period of time, it's off to the races. And what they get in the street is way more worse than what the father done to his son in that Facebook post. So I don't want to hear that crybaby shit. You know what guns do to you. I don't want to get into the levels of brutality, because this not for appropriate youngins on YouTube. But I know what guns do to the human flesh. Yes, I know. And the guns these youngins using on each other is like a goddamn horror show. That's what these young people get if they're not raised right. That's what they get in these streets. They get that. They get that goddamn execution. As a father, at least the father is in his life. Let's think of the mother's got to deal with us. I think he was like 17. He almost, damn, he was practically a man. He's a young man. Let's think about the mother's got to deal with them boys like that. Not even boy, almost a grown man. And American, you know how the age limit is. By American standards, he's a man. They say you ain't grown until you're 18, 19. Okay. To America's standards. But anyway, I consider him as a young man. He get it. He'll get it worse in the streets. Tough love sometimes is good love. And you sorry ass dudes get over here talking about child abuse. But that'd be the same motherfucker if he wasn't raised right, be sticking a gun to your head and robbing your ass when you get off your corporate job or your construction job or whatever your occupation. That'd been the same young motherfuckers robbing your ass. And know why they robbing you? And might put a cap in your ass because they never been raised by a father. They never had no morals in the household. They never had no man to teach them how to be a man. I'm telling you, you women need to stop this bullshit, because when that boy reach puberty, you cannot longer be in his life far as him being a man. Only a man can teach a man how to be a man. Until we get back and embrace the basics and the laws and the oaths of the Most High, that's why it's topsy-turvy. That's why it's upside fucking down when it comes to the black community. Y'all crying and shit because he get a little busted nose and a lip. Why these youngins out here get closed fucking caskets and shit? Because they thought they can do anything they wanted. They thought the world was their oyster. They never was raised with responsibility. You think you're gonna keep robbing and shooting and hurting other people? That shit ain't gonna come in return? You got to be fucking kidding me. You reap what you sow. This goes for all black men, not just the youngins, the older ones, the middle-aged ones, the blind, crippled, and feeble. I don't give a damn. If you fucking with somebody, you're gonna get it back. It may not come quick, but when it comes, the motherfucker comes. And usually, it's over. It's lights out. I ain't get this age by being stupid, folks. I learned from my mistakes. You keep pushing that fucking envelope, it's gonna open up. And something gonna come out that motherfucker you don't like. I'm telling you. Tough. Feminine shit. Here we go. This was all your feminine stuff coming from. I don't blame these young boys. Don't even know. Some of them, I don't blame the way they act because they've been raised by females. And usually when you raised by females, you take on the feminine traits. That's half our problem. You see the remnants. You see the outcry. You see this on YouTube daily. You know, by the way some of these men act on YouTube, they've been raised in a single family home. Talk about men 24 hours a day. That's some soft shit. Talking about another man's channel, about his dialogue and his giving synopsis on shit. Talking about other people's channels, poking fun and cracking them up. That is some feminine shit. And y'all get mad because an older gentleman and a younger gentleman spawned. I think it was in the living room. Yeah, the living room. And they showed him in the kitchen wiping his, paper towel, wiping himself off. He's bloody all up. I seen some of the video. And y'all screaming, outrage. So what? I give him one thing. He had the motherfucking kahunas, boy. He had the balls. He already knew that. He already knew this was going to get some repercussions from that shit. That's why he posted it up. He turned himself in, and they charged him. Which they shouldn't have charged him. Yeah, charge him. But all these bad motherfuckers running around and doing all kinds of off-the-wall shit, what's up with that? Then, and it don't mean nothing until we get shot by a white cop, then it's outrage. But all the black-on-black crime, little Malik and little Bone or Day Day or whoever, you know the hood names, shoot each other down. There's no outcry. It's just another walk in the park. Drug related, yellow tape. That's it. I mean, it been going on for years. It's like it's nothing to it. Oh, this is on the regular. This is what happens. It seems like we have got casual with young people that's offing each other. This man should get a fucking medal. Seriously, he should get a medal. Y'all probably say you. No. Like I say, I'd rather for the father to do this than he get it in the street, because he probably would not be returning back to his home. He'd probably be in a morgue somewhere by the hand of someone that is his same age that got in the beef, or he said something they didn't like. And I noticed in this, these motherfuckers can't take criticism. Even grown ass men can't take constructive criticism. Can't even debate. You see it on YouTube. Motherfuckers get all hyper emotional. Can't even talk through and debate without getting frustrated and want to start beefing and threatening people's families and shit, because you can't talk like a man, walk like a man, and be as a man, and debate as a man. Wearing y'all motherfucking feelings on y'all coat sleeves. Man up, young motherfuckers, and y'all old motherfuckers. Man the fuck up. Learn how to observe. Learn how to look back and observe your enemy. Some of y'all ain't know y'all motherfucking enemies is. It could be your man right next to you. I know this shit hitting home. Like I keep telling people, the devil don't come in motherfucking frowns. All these niggas you seem like they mad at the world, them soft ass niggas. Half of them want to grit on you, look at you all kind of way like you don't even know the motherfucker. Looking at you all like he gonna try and do something. Let me tell you something. A real demon is gonna come to you casual. He gonna talk to you like a gentleman. He might be well mannered and well dressed. You'll never see it coming. That's your demon. And I got another saying: the devil don't come in no sagging pants or how would I say it, saggy pants showing their ass or tight ass jeans which y'all wearing now. He usually comes in a suit. Very quiet, peep you out. Yeah, hiding up in the cut. Those be the ones they be calling out the shots. And people be dropping, and you won't even know it's that person. See, I'm a OG, okay? Speaking from experience, all that rah shit, not appropriate. Think you know everything? You haven't lived long enough to know everything. Talk to you young cats. You got experienced life. Everything ain't for everybody, okay? That man done the right thing. He want his son to be a success. That's why he done that shit. Don't you understand this? Black men, he don't want his son out in the street, strung out, fucked up, drugged out, drunked out, dropped out, don't have no job. Probably got, he don't want his son being in a category of having a baby and don't got shit, baby mama, ratchet living. This is what happens when them young boys ain't taught the right way. They perpetuate the same shit. They want to live off a woman. They want to trap. Then they want to get their guns. Then they want to start shooting up their own neighborhood. That's total fucking utterly destruction. And y'all get mad over a little sparring incident that happened and a little bit of blood. I can't stand to say that was humiliating. He shouldn't do this. This is child abuse. They should throw him under the fucking jail. I read some of these comments in them videos. I said, look at these soft ass dudes. These young boys up here getting hit 17 times and shit with heavy artillery. With fucking automatic rounds, and y'all talking about a few little punches to the nose and the lip. I've been boxing half of my life. Better suck that shit up. I had a lot of busted lips. Not a lot. Just let's put a little bit. But I got my war scars. You can't avoid that coming up in the city. You got to fight, goddammit. Or get punked. Either fight or get punked. That's how it usually goes when you're growing up in the city. That's old-fashioned whip ass. That's why I was happy to see that. I say, goddamn. I love it. This is old-fashioned whip ass. He done his thing. But the ones that cried, these are your same dudes. That's feuding on the internet. This is the ones that cry. These are your same ones that can't disagree or agree or disagree. These are the same motherfuckers. They even screaming at women. These are the same men who get up there and cry about black women day in and day out. These are your ones. The dudes that's up here talking about this father was wrong, them are the ones that's causing the bullshit, the shenanigans, the baby crying, and all that. I'm telling you, if men start doing like this man has done, and start raising them young men to be strong, not effeminate, and stand up and be smart, not only strong, not only a brute mentality, an intellectual mentality, put 2 installments in, because I'm telling you, an educated motherfucker, an intellectual brother, and a rugged brother that can get it in, that's the most dangerous brother. See, they demasculating us now. Don't you understand? The clothing industry, the rap industry, even YouTube with this bullshit, some of the stuff the black men be doing. Calling everyone gay, gay this, gay that, gay that. Okay, man. I'm telling y'all folks, this is why we have problems in the black community. My folks ain't hit me with the strap, hit me with the switch, disciplining me, slap me till I sing stars. If they ain't do that, I'll probably be dead. I guarantee I'll be dead. I'll be dead. I'll be in someone's fucking cemetery. I paid attention to my elders. When I got out of control, they disciplined me, and thank God they did, because I'll probably be fucking dead. And that's half of the problem. These kids are not raised with responsibility and morals. These kids don't even pray no more, half of them. They talk about God as though it's a joke. The mothers is running around showing ass on Instagram and YouTube and all these various network sites. The fathers are encouraging that shit, some of them, or they out in the street trapping, ain't taking care of business, half of them, and they wonder why the youngins out here doing diabolical shit. It starts at home, and this man is a prime example of a good father. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. That's why I went in on this. Cause I was looked at it for a while. That's why I told you I always wait a little. Like I might even wait a week before I do a video on something that was done a week ago. Cause I want to sit back and see the idiocy of some people. And I've seen a lot of soft comments from dudes. I don't give a fuck about the women. I do give a fuck about y'all, but y'all comments is not non-and-void, meaning that this a man's thing. Y'all comments really don't shine no light on this topic. Not to disrespect y'all. Now it was a woman supposedly chastising her daughter. I'll probably say something about that video. It was a video that's a long time ago. I don't need to say nothing about that video. I think it was a video she was talking about her daughter. She stank, and she just totally just talk real bad about it and put it up on Facebook. But everyone went in on that. I'm gonna leave that alone. That happened a year ago. I'm bring something up prevalent, but that man need a medal. Fuck that. Y'all tripping, man. He bad. He ain't right. You shouldn't have done it. Man, get the fuck out. Man, come on now. But there's a lot of things going on. Okay? So y'all enjoy the chicanery and y'all enjoy it. Cause I'm telling you now, we gotta wake up, boy. We gotta wake up. That's what I'm all for. I'm all for men being men and women being women. I stand on that solid rock. And when it's not like that, all hell break loose. I'm telling you. I say it again. Every time people went against God's statutes and laws, every time when people do this, famine, calamity, curses, disease, destruction. Me, as a person, as an individual, if I know this, why in the hell I'm gonna go against the principles of the Most High? Why would I even try to defy Him or try to be disobedient? Yes, I want to be obedient the best way I can. I know well enough. I'm not a fool. I know what happens. I know right from wrong. If I do something wrong that's not according to what He put down for us to learn and study and keeping our commandments and keep His commandments, I know not to go and make that a mockery and disrespect all His laws and oaths and dogmas. But y'all, some of y'all think it's a game, and it's not a game when your family gets struck with tragedy due to sin. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people playing games with the Creator. The Creator, unfortunately, He's not to be played with. And this is why you have all this confusion in the world, and there's going to keep being confusion in the world. And this is one incident that this is good. This is good. We need to see more of this. Let that father be him.